Good morning, all. It's Maricela, and today is it's Friday, May 11th, 2018. So today would be day 25 of my juice fast. And it's been a few days since my last video, which actually I still need to get that one out. I've been so busy doing other things this week that I haven't even done what I plan to do. Okay, so let's talk about this week then. So from Tuesday to Friday, well, today, I think I can't remember exactly what day it was. I started putting things back into my diet, but as of today, I want to go back to, I was trying to do where I ate a dinner and then drink juices, but yesterday I actually had a lunch because I was really hungry and just thought, well, I'm going to go get something really healthy. So I went to Pollo Loco on my way home from my doctor's visit. So let's talk about that too. So this week, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There were a couple of days that were difficult for me during the day because we had cheese balls in the house and because my daughter wanted them. And so a couple of days, I took a few cheese balls and I chewed them up and then I spit them out in the trash. Honest to God, I didn't eat them right. So it was like 2 days in a row that I did that. And then I decided I was going to have a few. So I put some in a tiny bowl. So I had maybe 6 or 7 in there and I chewed them up and they tasted okay. They tasted good. But then when I'd swallow, or when, it gets to the back of my throat, it was like more like I was chewing cardboard. All the flavor had gone, and it really wasn't that great. But because they were there, I still was like crunching them now and then eventually I threw the bag away, and I said, we just don't need these. And so that felt good to actually just get rid of them because, A, they weren't really that good to begin with, tasting to me, and B, they were interfering with what I really wanted to do, which is to move more to a plant-based diet. Tuesday night, my daughter had something at school, so we went to go see her. It's a project that she had to do the last month or so of school, and so we went to go see that, and that was neat. And after that, we decided to go out to eat. So this was our first night. So that's the night that I started eating, I think, because I said I wanted to put a meal. So we ended up going to Red Robin. I love Red Robin. Red Robin. Anyway, so we go to Red Robin and I decided to get the veggie burger because the veggie burger comes with a bottomless salad, and I told them do it medium well because my husband reminded me because he always likes to get things well done. And so when he ordered, I said, oh yeah, can you do my medium well? And I asked for extra avocado to be put on my salad or to come with my salad, because then I could work it into the salad. If I were at home, I'd massage it into the salad, but that would be kind of messy. So the food came, and I started with the salad. So I ate my salad. I mean, I didn't eat all of it. There are some parts that were just they gave me like a part of lettuce that was way too hard, and but it was decent. And then I looked at my burger. My husband had already mentioned that his burger was too well done, and he goes, and the patty looks, it looks frozen basically. I picked up my burger, I looked at it, and I said, oh, it's really charred. And at first I'd been really pleased with it when it first came out because it looked so small and, not some ginormous portion that you always get when you go out to get a burger. And so I ended up sending it back. They made me, I asked for it's called a bacon, lettuce, tomato, avocado sandwich, and it's on a croissant. So I asked them to put that in lettuce and decided to have it like it comes. I didn't even realize it had mayo on it. So I was like, oh, it has like a mayo sauce. Mayo's good, but I'm just trying to avoid extra things I don't need. But I ate it because it was a very small thing. And then I ended up having 3 salads total, y'all. So because I asked for a second one when I was waiting for the new sandwich, right? And then when the new sandwich came out, they gave me a whole nother set. And then the manager or cook from back or whatever he was, gave me a bunch more free avocados. So that was really cool because I just worked it all into the salad. So I ended up leaving extremely full with lots of salad in me. Now, it's beneficial, of course, to get to have at least a meal during the day because it helps keep you happy. You know, it helps keep you on track and stuff with your juices without being too like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking about that and I want this and I want that. But you can make it backfire by having the wrong foods, okay? So one thing is that I'm putting more fiber back into my diet, which is going to cause me a little bit of things like constipation and cause my intestines to be holding on to stuff, you know, and it'd take a lot longer maybe for me to get my body cleaned out. So I may opt to go back on full juice at times because I really do want to do that. I want to clean everything out. I want my body to be healthy. I don't, again, weight, yes, great, come off, please. But it is not my number one concern. My number one concern is being healthy. Okay, so that's it. So the fiber. And the second thing about working the food back in is if you choose a lot of the wrong foods, you're actually going to be doing damage. Even if you're only having one meal, it's really like, it's like a tug of war then, right? Because you're using, and then you're having fried chicken every night. And I bring up fried chicken because that's what I had last night. And I don't want to do that again. I just don't. So I didn't have a super bad reaction or anything. I felt a little bloated. I woke up and I had a lot of tingling in my hands, and so I don't know if it's like sodium or what it is in the chicken that lended itself to make things a bit worse. Okay, so for me. Okay, so, and then of course yesterday early in the day I had pollo loco, and I have never done this at a fast food restaurant before. I mean, yes, I've like taken off onions or whatever on my stuff, but I rearranged the whole salad that I got. I asked for shrimp instead of chicken, and I asked for lettuce to be put in it with the cabbage because it comes with cabbage. And then when I got home, I realized I had sour cream on it, so I'm like scooping out the sour cream and half the rice. I didn't realize how much rice they put into that thing. I'm like, no, I kind of want to put that out. I might eat it later, but I'm putting it away. And then it just didn't have enough greens. I said, oh my gosh, to myself, I'm starting to eat it. And I'm like, I can't even taste the greens in here. So I went to my refrigerator and pulled out 2 leaves of kale and chopped them up, you know, tore them up into little pieces and stuck it in the food and stirred it around, and it was better. So something's working because I would have never done something like that before. Go and get more greens for my stuff. No. Okay, so let me tell you, I went to the doctor yesterday, right? Okay, and there were some issues. I had apparently something's going on with my insurance, and they told me I needed to pay a bunch of money to see the doctor, like a deposit, they said. So obviously what they're asking me to pay isn't even the total of what I'm going to need to pay. And normally what happens is I go to the doctor, I see the doctor, I get out of the doctor, they ask me if I'm going to pay something that day. That's what normally happens. So no, I was not prepared for this large amount they asked me to pay. So being as heavy as I am, or I was up to almost 400 pounds, okay? So really scary stuff, because on my small body, it led to all these issues. I know, you know, that's what led to all my issues that I have that are so piled up now, that desperate and hopeful that what I'm doing is going to reverse those issues. Okay, so I go there to the doctor's office, and I love my doctor. I've followed her for so many years. Her office has moved. She stayed with the same practice, but the office moves a lot. So this happens, right? And I find out that I can't afford it. So I said, well, can someone please at least allow me to get weighed? Because I would really like to see where I'm at, because at home I cannot weigh myself. And she said, well, I'll try to get the nurse to take you back. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. So I sat down. I think I sat for about 15, 20 minutes or so. And then the girl comes to me and says, oh, they're too busy. Everybody's with a person. Every nurse, every doctor, whatever, all the rooms are full. And at first I said, the rooms can't all be full. And I said, why can't you walk me back? Why can't so-and-so walk me back? Anybody can walk me back. All you have to do is turn the button on the scale, I stand on a scale and I leave. I said, well, and she said, well, they can't. They're too busy. And I said, excuse me, but I had a 10:15 standing appointment. So there is one window right there that's completely gone. I know it's a 15-minute window, but you should be able to figure something out to see me. And so I said, well, can I please see the office manager? And then she tries to tell me, again, they can't. And I stopped her right there and I said, look, when you tell me something like I can't get a weigh-in at my doctor's office, to me, it feels like a complete disregard for a long-standing patient. I've followed this woman everywhere. She's a great doctor. I love her. And she tells me, she helps me as much as she can. I mean, she does whatever she can to help. So I said, there's got to be something that you can do. So I go back and I sit down for a few more minutes. Then she comes back, same office manager comes back and says, I can take you on the other side. I said, okay. So I go over there. We walk in. It's a special door, they have to push buttons and all this to get in. And then there's a room right to the right that doesn't even look like I don't know what kind of room it was, maybe a physical therapy type room, because there wasn't one of the little offices that they see you in. So there's a scale, there's like a bed, and there's all kinds of stuff in there. It's a big room. And I hop on the scale. And guess what? I had lost 26 pounds. So in the short time that I've been doing this, today is the 25th day. So in 24 days, I had lost 26 pounds. And just think, I probably would have lost more if I hadn't started eating again. But so yesterday, after that, I'd had the pollo loco, and then I didn't expect to eat dinner. I really didn't. And I probably could have gone without it because I was still full from lunch. Still counting for my 100 days because I'm still juicing. I did have some food the last few days, but overall, I'm juicing more than I'm eating, except for yesterday. So I'm not going to do that again. But I am happier, I think. And I'm happier with being able to eat some and doing my best to make the right decisions for my body and for my intake instead of fried chicken. Again, I will tell you that I'd had Coca-Cola and I'd had Coca-Cola did not taste good at all. So it was the one time that I had it. I've had water ever since. When I went to the restaurant, I had water with lemon. I didn't buy a drink when I went to Pollo Loco. I had water with dinner last night. So that's very different for me. It really is. I hope you're pulling for me. I do thank you again for tuning in. I don't know what's next on my journey. I think I got my measurements last time on May 7th. What I did was I went by 398 as my starting total, and so I lost 26 pounds. So I was, I think, 372 is what the scale told us. Hopefully it was calibrated correctly. From about 398 pounds to about 372 pounds. Pretty nice in the 20 days that I was doing, about 24 days. I guess it's really 23 because it was the morning of the 24th. So in 23 days, I had lost 26 pounds. That's what I'd say. Pretty cool. Look, guys, please give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Subscribe so you can follow along with my journey because I will continue to do videos. Maybe not every day like I was doing in the beginning, but I will be continuing to do the videos, okay? You know what I'm going to juice today? I got a watermelon. I'm going to go juice my watermelon. You guys have a great day.